I'm Oliver Trevina in studio with the Hollywood Reporter, joined by my fellow Brit and good friend Guy Burnet.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, mate.
Two
Good.
Brits.
This feels too professional for us.
It's way too professional, way too English. We're both illegal immigrants sat here.
This is true. Thank you for pointing that out, Guy.
The
Thank you
Hollywood
for pointing that
Reporter.
out. I think we might need subtitles for this interview.
Yeah, probably between
when
us.
he gets going. When he gets going.
That's right.
Exciting times, though. We were just talking about this the other day, and now we're going to do it again. But Counterpart.
Oh,
what a great show!
It is great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It's actually cool to be involved and be able to talk about something that I'm genuinely into, and I'm a fan of the show itself.
Right.
You know, which sometimes you might be doing something that you would have to promote or you have to talk about, and you don't. You're like, it's great, it's good, but but inside I'm thinking, I don't know so much.
Which is why you're here, because you're proud of it.
I'm
good.
very proud
This
of
is
it.
good.
It's a wonderful show, and I hope people give it a chance and give it time, because it's something that needs to breathe, and it's really something that should be watched. It's great television.
It is great. That's a good plug.
I keep looking over here.
He loves his audience. He loves his audience more than me. Meaning you love the audience more than you love me. Not that he loves the audience more than
No,
anyway,
I love you more.
Thank you, mate. I was fishing for that. But it's on Stars, so you can push it that little bit further.
Oh, okay. So you want me to push the
great.
show? Yeah.
No, I mean the actual storylines and
yes.
stuff is great, as opposed to other things you've done
That's
where
right.
it's very controlled.
Yes, I know what you're suggesting here, that I
Yes.
can get naked
You
often.
can get naked
yes,
often.
I can. Perhaps not as much as Skinamax or one of those shows, but
Right.
on one networks. But I do actually get naked in this show. So
Which episode is that?
I think that will be in episode 6 or no, actually it's in episode 5. I think. I don't know. I'm confused. The whole thing is confusing, to be
Okay.
honest with you. But I do get naked at some point, so perhaps if you want to skip that episode, I completely understand.
Yes. You say the show is confusing. There's two JK Simmons. That makes it very confusing to start with.
Well, there's actually two of there's two of you in that world as well.
There's basically parallel worlds going on.
Yes.
But my favourite part is just the fact of there's two JK Simmons. One of the best out there, and there's two of them. So
there's double JK Simmons. You get to enjoy two sides of JK. I think the brilliant part of it is what JK himself brings to it. JK Simmons plays these two guys from worlds which I don't want to say are running parallel, because they start off running parallel and perhaps they turn into more alternative worlds, but they're slightly different. And the way JK plays it is so subtle.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't, it's not like an actor coming in to I'm playing two different characters, so I'm going to play them entirely different. I'm going to showboat. He doesn't. He just does it so subtly, but at every point that which version of JK you're looking at.
Right.
Yeah, which is brilliant, and it's something that I look up to him an enormous amount.
But it must be amazing to share the screen as well.
It's incredible, man. I've been lucky to do that on a few occasions. A lot of actors that I've really looked up to over the years, or grown up watching and wanting to emulate or to take something from in some kind of way, learn, and I've been lucky enough to just have the front row seat to seeing these guys work. And JK's he's just like this animal inside, but he holds it still. It's incredible. I'm lucky. I'm very lucky to.
And Claude is going to have quite the journey.
Yeah.
But you just mentioned on the way in here to season 2. Season 2 is happening. It's going to happen.
Season 2 is
that's
happening.
exciting.
Yeah, it's incredibly exciting. I can't give away too much about what happened.
You can tell us everything.
I can tell you everything?
Everything. No one
Okay,
mind.
so here's what happens. The whole show, I'm going to break it down.
Give us the storyline.
To be honest with you, if I actually understood what was happening in the show, I'd perhaps be able to, tell you what's going on. But half the time, I don't know what's going on. Actually, this is a true story. When I got the part of Claude, they give you the scripts, and they also give you a kind of user's manual as to what is happening, which is this kind of Bible that is maybe 200 pages long, trying to break down what the show is about, where your character fits in, where the other character fits in, and it's incredibly complex, but the way they execute it, Justin Marks, the guy who wrote it, manages to make it relatively kind of simple simple exposition for the audience.
Right.
That's fancy words.
There you go. It was good.
Thank
you rehearsed
you.
that.
Yeah, I did. I've been working on that.
I heard
for
him in the
ages.
elevator. He was like.
Yeah.
Moving on from Counterpart, something very
Okay.
different, but the
Right.
recent Pitch Perfect 3 as well.
Yes,
Pitch Perfect 3
yes.
and this whole franchise, and now you're part of it.
Yeah, man, a massive franchise. You know, a female-driven franchise, which is wonderful, and I think there should be a lot more of those. And it's just, you know, I'm incredibly gracious with it. I'm humbled and honoured to, you know, be
Right.
part of it. And you know, there's like, you know, I think it's 8 or 10, you know, women here,
right.
and they're so lovely. And they all get on, and the atmosphere on set is brilliant, and they're very welcoming to me, even though I wasn't in the first two.
Right.
You know, so you know, it's just an amazing experience. Something that was something I won't ever forget, and a different part for me. Normally, I'm the antagonist. Normally,
Right.
I'm playing these kind of dark characters. In Pitch Perfect, I get to just, I guess, be myself to an extent, have a bit of fun. You
There
know,
you go. That's always nice. It's
Is
always
it?
nice.
It depends if I'm a nice person.
Well, you are. I'll say that.
Thanks,
We'll move on
Oliver.
before you change your mind.
Yes.
And you are obviously keeping busy. Electric
Right.
Dreams on Amazon. That's out or coming out.
It's out now. It's an anthology. It's kind of a weird setup. Every episode, it's its own one, similar to
That's
the way
it,
Black
right,
Mirror
right.
is set up. And my episode is with Terrence Howard and Anna Paquin.
Right.
Again, incredibly complex premise based on the short stories of Philip K. Dick. Ronald Moore wrote this, directed by Jeffrey Rayner, who I worked with on The Affair a year ago. And I play a guy in two, you know, a guy from the future and the same character, you know, in the present day. So yeah, that's cool. The episode I'm in is called Real Life, I think it is. I think it's episode 5 or 6. Yeah.
You like these difficult, complex things, don't you?
It's, you know, it's not that I like it. I go in the room and they go, "Oh yeah, look at him. He's a mess."
Yes, he could play this well. There's a lot to him. He's very complicated.
This is going to be very easy.
He can
for
walk
him.
straight into it.
Yeah.
What about Jacob's Ladder? Another
Jacob's
project.
Ladder, that's right, remake. I dread to say remake. You know, they've used the same title. It has a similar premise, but they've gone in a slightly different direction. I'm actually really excited. You know, listen, Jacob's Ladder, I think, is, you know, top 10 for a lot of people films, and so to some people it might be sacrilege to do it. Some people are going to like it. Some people are not going to like it as much, but I'm really excited to see what they've done with it. The guy that directed it, David M. Rosenthal, he's a genius. He's brilliant, this guy, and for me to be part of it as kind of like an upcoming actor, you know, it's a real privilege and an honor to be part of such a thing. And I hope the audiences really respond to it and, you know, see it separate to how the original was.
Right.
Yeah.
Juggling a lot. How'd you find that?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm a little bit lost.
It's all right going from character to character when you're jumping from how is that?
That's a good question. Well, there's been times over the last, look, put it this way, there was many years where I just didn't do anything. As you know, Oliver and I used to play football together for many years because we had a lot of time on our hands.
Right.
Sounds
I mean, I didn't. I was busy.
No. He would pop in now and again, but me, I was there every day. But no, listen. Now that it's, you know, there's, you know, I'm working. There's these different projects. I'm full of gratitude for it. I'm very happy to do it. And if I'm doing 2 characters in one go, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to fly at the same time, which I did. When I was doing Electric Dreams, I'd fly from there to Berlin to shoot Counterpart, from Berlin to Atlanta to shoot Pitch Perfect 3. All completely different characters, and what I would have to do is I'd use that plane time, the long journeys, to just reset my mind, go over everything, and just try and figure out, you know, who I was becoming, what I was coming back to, what I was going to do.
Those poor people on the plane. Do you want to apologise in case anyone's watching for your behaviour on the plane?
I'm so sorry. I would get drunk quite often and misbehave on the aeroplane, depending on the character that I was playing. You know, when I was coming back to do the Electric Dreams one, I really apologise to the person sitting right next to me.
There you go. So talking about all these projects, you think you take it back to like Mordecai and Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
And now, you know, Ray Donovan and Liev Schreiber and Ian McShane.
Yeah, look at you.
And now,
research,
you know, JK Simmons.
Yeah.
Who haven't you worked with? One person that you'd love to right now, if you could write your future.
well, he's retired, but apparently, but Daniel Day-Lewis would be my dream. But he's he's retired. I think for me personally, like I the Pacinos, the De Niros, these people that I looked up to. I think of everyone, the guy that I looked up to the most growing up was this French actor Vincent Cassel. He was the reason I wanted to be an actor. He was, and I wish to emulate him. I wish to look up to him, and I would love to do something with him. I mean, I can name you bunches of names.
Right.
Sam Rockwell was a buddy of mine. Like that guy, he is the guy I want to, try and do something even close to the way, the work that he's doing. He's amazing. Yeah. He's just the coolest guy too. But directors are really the people that I look to and I go, wow, I want to work with that director. Right. I want to work with that director. Actors, man, it's a privilege, and it's whoever, like even if it's someone unknown, I always find there's something that you learn, something that they bring to it. And but directors like Paul Thomas Anderson would be a dream. The guy, I can name you like thousands right now. I have a whole list on my. You've got a list
on your vision board. On your vision board at home.
I have a list on my vision board. Thanks.
Talking about just touching base on it, because from England to Hollywood, you've been here a while now, and obviously we see there's a lot of people that come here and leave if things aren't working out. But you've kind of You've gone through it all. Yeah, you've stuck it out. You mentioned the time when you wasn't working. Yeah. What would you say the key to that is? Like just sticking through it?
Yeah, I like that because it's I think that, and I'm very honest when I answer this. I'm not like one that goes, well, I this and I did this job, and the reality is it is tough. It is difficult. Leaving the UK, having done little bits and bobs there, and then trying to find something new, trying to fulfill your ambitions and your dreams, just like any young actor. And I came to New York originally, and I was in New York for a few years. I did theatre, I did rep theatre. I reset. I did everything from scratch after the work I'd done in England, and I needed to reset myself. I built up again from rep theatre to off-Broadway to little parts on Broadway, which then got me to Los Angeles, and then again, maybe like a couple of years, just trying to find my feet, doing different jobs, but it's sticking it out. It's finding a way to do that. As long as I can eat, as long as I can pay my rent, which at times is hard, you stick to it. I believe that if there's something, if you have something to give, people will see it eventually, and it will begin to, there'll begin to be momentum at some point. That's my honest answer,
Good advice. Thanks,
man.
We're going to wrap it up with THR's top 5. 5 quick questions.
What's that mean?
5 quick questions.
Oh, okay. Gosh. All right.
Favorite movie soundtrack?
Oh, wow. That's so great. Man, just quickly, Amelie. Yeah.
Movie you loved as a kid that you wish you were in?
Banana Man.
It's a TV show. So no one's going to know what that is. It's an English TV show.
But it
good.
Could be.
Let's make it into a movie.
No, hold on. Super Ted, was that a TV show?
That was a TV show too.
Hold on then. Well, I don't know. E.T. or like, yeah, of course, man.
There you go.
Or Goonies. Man, I can't. Yeah, I'd just like to be in those.
Too many. One word to describe your journey as an actor so far.
Perseverance.
Good. Hollywood crush, past or present?
Man, I got a girlfriend. I got to say, Oh, well,
it could be someone from the past. It's not going to cause a breakup. It's fine.
Nora, my girlfriend, is wonderful, but I she knows I have a little bit of a crush. We joke about this on, J Lo.
I wasn't expecting that.
But in old school, like Jean Tierney is like my gosh, I loved her.
All right, get back in your seat.
All right, yeah.
Calm down.
I uncrossed my legs.
It's just a question. We don't make dreams happen. Favourite quote? Do you have a favourite quote to wrap this up?
Yeah, well, it's... listen, I'm going to misquote it.
It's fine. Give it a go.
It's a quote that I kind of began to live by at some point, and I've completely misquoted, but it's along these lines.
Deliver this to camera and we're going to
All right, into camera. Okay. Do not hurry anything. Anything good will never get away from you.
Guy Burnet. Thank you. Counterpart on Stars.
Yeah, watch it. Or don't.